What's up, 502 crew? Welcome back to the channel. It's me, Ty, here with Nick and Ryan.
What up?
All right, guys. Let's... 1 second.
Yeah, package?
You guys have a pin?
Sure.
1 second.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Thank you. All right, guys. We got a package just in.
Where'd they come from? You know I love doing this.
Don't damage the box.
Oh,
We have a lid.
Yeah.
We have another lid. There she is.
Oh.
Take that thing out of that bubble wrap right now.
I think it's giant.
That's magnificent.
Wow.
Show that off.
That is sleek.
Ooh-wee. That is nice. It's clean right there.
Oh, yeah.
I like the middle part there.
Yeah. How about this handle? We haven't seen this yet.
Yeah, that's definitely new.
It's nice.
And don't forget your straws.
Yeah.
The best musical instruments.
Don't forget the straws.
Let's not go there again.
The coldest summer has arrived and has begun with the new Limitless Series bottle. That's right. This is a bottle we've never seen before. This thing will keep your water cold for over 36 hours. It's got the rubber bottom. This is going to fit most of your cup holders. And also, it's got 3 different lids. So there's a lot of cool features in this bottle.
You guys know we've sponsored Coldest many times on the channel. You might be wondering why so many times. Because it's a legit product. I use this myself when I work. I work outdoors, and it always hits. It's a legitimate product.
And guys, these things are selling like hotcakes. So you need to go over to COLDEST.com and don't forget to use that promo code THE502 for 10% off.
All right, we're bringing in a little current music to the channel. Bringing back Greta Van Fleet. We've done them twice, and it might be the only 2 songs that I know. I don't know anything else from these guys. We did Highway Tune, and we did You're the One. Both of them certified. Stamp it.
Wow.
Put it on the playlist.
Man.
Alrighty then.
Yeah. I love both those songs. I thought those were both fire. If you haven't seen those, go watch them. You know, we have a playlist. You can click it right there. I just, boom, put it right there. And if you're not familiar with the playlist at all, just go over and look at your playlist.
I was going to mention that. A lot of times it's just because you might be new, which is understandable. But just as a PSA, if you're looking for a certain band or a certain song, obviously you can use the search bar. That's fine.
Yeah, that works too.
But you can go in our playlist. We make playlists. Every song we do is in a playlist.
Yeah.
And sometimes it goes in more than one playlist.
Yeah, it goes in the genre, the artist, or, you know.
We have a lot of playlists, but, I mean, it might take you 2 minutes at the most to find something. Just put in the slight effort, and trust me, you will find it.
You might find more stuff that you like because of that.
You'll probably find stuff you didn't even know we did.
That's right.
And then you go down a big rabbit hole and you just keep going.
Yeah, so check it out.
So this song was highly requested. This song is called Heat Above. I've never heard of this, and I assume you guys have not heard this either.
Absolutely not.
Nope.
So the commenters, the people that suggested this song, they said, you know, he doesn't always sound like Robert Plant. They don't always sound like Led Zeppelin. They've matured, you know, because that was one of the things that we said was, man, they sound a lot like, you know, Robert Plant and Led Zeppelin.
I said it on both songs.
Yeah. So they do, I mean, they do sound a lot. A lot like, I mean, how could you not notice that?
Yeah.
But, you know, people have said that they have their own sound as well, and they've evolved. This isn't anything brand new, but it is newer. They actually came out with an album this year, but I wanted to go kind of in order a little bit, if you must say. So this is off of the second studio album titled The Battle at Garden's Gate. And this was released in 2021. The first ones we did were like 2018, 2019. So this is, you know, we're kind of going in order.
The Battle at Garden's Gate sounds like a sequel.
Yeah.
And this song is the opener on this album. But yeah, we're going to have to get to that album at some point. But for now, this is what was suggested. And this is, you know, in the order of which it came out. So let's go ahead and get into this thing. This is Greta Van Fleet, Heat Above.
when life is worth, when the fire's still burning, rage all around. Can you hear that dreadful sound? Fire's still burning on the ground. Follow the fearsome sound as they march to battle. Hear the drums pound. We do not fight for war, but to save the lives of those who do so. Can you hear that dreadful sound? Fire still burning on the ground. Can you feel my love rising with the heat above? Lights the story ascending to the stars as one. Marching across the land.
Yeah, it's different.
It is different.
Yeah, it's
and it's playlist. Yeah, I think his voice is a little bit different in this.
Yeah,
I can
this-
still hear the Robert Planty type.
Yeah, when he
thing.
first came in, I was like, it still
sounds
sounds
like-
like Plant, but then it kind of transformed into something a
Yeah.
little different.
It did. He does sound a little bit more matured.
Yeah, it doesn't sound as plantish.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, when I first saw him, I thought of Freddie Mercury for some reason. I don't
Yeah,
know if
he
it's
is
the
dressed kind of-
What
outfit,
I think it's what he's wearing.
just his movements and stuff.
yeah, it's the way he's on,
Yeah.
on performing.
trying to be that that graceful type of thing that
Yeah.
Freddie does. The organ kind of makes this sound soulful to me.
Yeah, kind of churchy.
Kind of like some, you could say Southern rock, but yeah, gospel
Yeah.
as well.
Not a lot. I thought of a funeral in the beginning
Yeah.
because you know how they do the
organ, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the organ player is good. I mean,
Yeah.
it's been prominent in all the songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like, haven't they had acoustic in all of
Acoustic
their
is in there,
songs
yeah.
as well? But I can't get over the fact that, like, if you looked at this guy, you would not think that that's what
The
comes
voice,
out.
yeah. No way. No way.
Well,
He's a very good vocalist.
I think it is kind of an acquired taste of a vocal.
Yeah,
will
so
say
I can
that.
see people getting annoyed by it maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
Because it's really.
Well, I could see somebody
really
actually
squeaky.
hating it, to be honest with you.
Right.
Yeah. I can
Right.
see that too.
But I actually
like it.
I
like it,
I do like it because it is original,
Mm-hmm.
and even though like it does seem like he kind of lays it on thick sometimes, it's not super thick. it's not a.
So it's slim thick.
yeah.
Yeah.
It ain't a wheat thin, but it's not a wheat thick either. It's
club.
kind of it's like
A club.
It's a club.
it's a wheat medium, I guess you would say. I like wheat thins, by the way. The tomato and basil, it's really
Those are
really
good.
good.
Fire. Yeah, them are good.
Yeah, I'm just trying to capture the vibe of this. It's I would say that this sounds even old school than their last two songs.
Yeah.
The last two, like we said, are more Zeppelin 70s inspired. I would say this kind of sounds back even further.
This one's the slowest one so far. I was not expecting that.
Yeah, I would say this even has more of a late 60s vibe. It's probably their most complex
Oh,
so
yeah.
far from what I've heard.
I agree.
Rising with the heat above. Lights the story ascending to the stars as one. Marching across the land is a peaceful army joining the land, walking hand in hand to an anthem lively song where they stand. Can you hear the sound? Fire still burning on the ground.
That's cool.
Yeah. I do like that. Faded out.
Yeah.
Nice atmosphere.
Yeah, that was a great video.
Yeah, it was a good video.
I liked all the
Very
dust.
interested. Yeah.
The fact that he was never playing the drums. He had the timpani, even though it does not sound like that.
Yeah, he was playing it harder than you actually
Yeah.
usually hear, you know. I'll have to listen to it a few more times, but I will say this is easily like their most complex song. Honestly, I think their most interesting song, in my opinion. If you like the other two better, that's fine. I mean, I can completely understand that. But I just think that this one, they, it just has more elements. It just feels like they tried to do, like you guys said, something different, something to say that, don't just say we're a Led Zeppelin copy.
Right.
We're actually great musicians. We know how to do this. And it's obvious they do. I mean, you still hear the influences, but you're going to hear that forever in music. I mean, that it is what it is.
Yeah.
Really old school 60s vibe I got from this. I don't know, just kind of the
organ kind of reminded me of a little bit like proggy, like kind of like Yes-ish.
Yeah, it does kind of sound like that, but it also sounds like gospel and soul, like I mentioned earlier. So I really thought the organ was terrific in this. For my ears, it didn't change a whole lot, but it just did to when it needed to. You know what I'm saying?
Right. They added just a little bit here and there.
Yeah, I just kind of felt like that was the flotation device of this song. I just felt like that was kind of what I was capturing most. But yeah, I mean, it's there's a lot of nice elements in here. Their structure is not anything crazy, but I did like that break that I was like, where I said, I like that, Ryan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that instrumental break, and it's a fantastic vocal performance no matter what you think of his vocals. Like I said, you might not like him, but there's no doubt that this guy just has absolute pipes. Absolute pipes. So it's a great performance. Playlist, I'll have to get a few more listens, but as far as just them, what I've heard as a band, this is probably my favorite so far.
I love this band. I don't know why I haven't heard more. Maybe just because I'm not on the radio. But I would assume these guys are on the radio. Music isn't great today. A band like this is refreshing to have, in the mainstream. It's a good first song. I think it's a tone setter. I haven't heard the album, obviously, but I would think that people were not expecting this on the first song. You pop it in, you're kind of expecting that old, highway tune, or, kind of like that stuff you've heard before. And this is what you're saying. It's different. So I think maybe it just kind of sounds like this the whole album. I don't know. but maybe they went a little bit more, soulful and kind of, added some different aspects to this album. I just think it's a good chorus. It's just catchy and I like it. So I'm adding it on the playlist and it's going to get a lot of playtime.
Yeah, I don't know if it's going to go on the playlist for me. I do like the song. There's just parts where it's like, because I'm not big on when he does. It's not like he's yodeling at the end. Yeah, I don't know if I'm really big on that, but I do like how high he can go. Because, like I said, I'm big on the male singers around here. Because if you can get high, that's impressive. So, for me, that's still good. Like I said, it's just borderline. My favorite part to me was whenever he just started, harmonize his voice at the end.
At the end, yeah.
Yeah, he was just. I can't sing, but when he did it, it sounded really good. I can listen to stuff like that all day.
Yeah.
When you got a good melody or melodic sound, because it sounds like that's like a melodic thing. Whenever you're just singing out loud over a beat.
Yeah, you're just you're just playing with the voice.
Exactly. I like when people do that, and to me, I think that was my favorite part of the whole thing. When he said the la da 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 da, I like stuff like that. I do like that. So. It probably would go on the playlist. Would I search for it? Probably not. So when it comes up, I'm like, I know that song. I'll listen to it. But yeah, I think it's a good song though for sure.
I do think
a good starter too. That's another thing.
Good starter,
a very good starter. Yeah,
I do think they're probably really good live. I don't know. Something just tells me that.
And I've noticed with this band that there's nothing that really, just for my personal taste, really blows me away or makes me like seriously want to come back to this band. But like you said, as far as today's music goes. I can't think of too many bands better than this one. I mean, as far as like bands that started around the same time as them, I'm not saying like older bands that are still around
today.
I'm talking like bands that started like in the last like 10 years.
Yeah.
Well, these guys do 5 years.
He could be one of those singers where, just like we saw with Bruce Dickinson, like we kind of like the live vocals a little better.
Yeah, there's actually a live performance of this same song on YouTube and has a lot of views, so maybe we watch that after this.
Yeah, because, Ryan was saying that he likes the singer, but there is parts for you where you kind of don't like him.
I'm not big on I think of yodeling when he was doing that. Yeah. I know he's trying something different with his voice.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's his flavor. He's just trying to do a little something different.
Yeah. I mean, I don't knock him for trying something different. It's just for me, I could do it.
Because I think they try to add like other aspects of like different genres, not just rock.
Right.
They try to add a little folk here and there, and they just try to add things.
Yeah. I mean, I still think most of the time he is that wheat medium. I do agree with Ryan though. I think there are times where I don't know. It's just a little off-putting sometimes. Mm-hmm. So I think maybe if the singer of this band was different, I'm not sure how I would feel.
I don't know that this band would be as successful as it is without the singer.
Yes. Oh yeah. He definitely.
The singer is. I mean,
his voice is definitely.
The guys are all great artists, but I mean, to me, this band. I mean, he's carrying.
He's the guy.
Yeah. He's the guy.
Yeah, and then I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
By the way, but I'm just saying, for me personally, I would just want to know how I would feel about them if they had, because I just feel like he kind of, I wouldn't say overpowers their music sometimes, but it's just kind of, I don't know if it's the right mesh.
He's dominant.
Sometimes. Yeah, he is very very vocal dominant over the music. I think maybe that's just kind of what. Because I'm trying to think of like why I should like this band more, and I think that might be the root cause.
Yeah,
is that his vocal is very dominant over all the other instruments, which are fine, but like he is like
you want a little bit more instrumentation, a little less of the singer.
Yeah, so if they have songs like that where he kind of pulls back the reins,
I'm sure they're out there,
and if they can kind of up their game a little bit, I think I would be more interested to hear something like that, to be honest with you.
There's probably something. Drop it.
But like I said, I thought that song was great for the most part. A lot of old school mixed with some new school. So that was good. That's it, guys. Don't forget to drop a like, and as always, please tell us your views.
Thank you for subscribing and clicking that bell.
Peace out.